Hey everybody, happy Friday. Hope that you have had a great week. We're looking towards the weekend. We're quite warm right now, seeing temperatures in those upper 70s. Those will eventually drop tonight, but really not too much. We'll only get to the low 70s for our Friday night, waking up on our Saturday morning. It's going to be quite humid waking up early tomorrow morning. Most of the area in those low 70s, even the mid 70s for our river counties. Yazoo City is sitting at 75 degrees to start off their Saturday morning. The clouds around are helping us keep in that warm air, but also winds out of the south are helping to fuel in that warm, moist air. Now, taking a look at satellite and radar, we have quite an active system off to our north and west that has caused the Memphis area, as well as the Louisville area, Nashville, some flooding already, tornadoes for Arkansas, and that is only continuing as we head into the weekend. It's all a part of this low pressure system, and that stationary front is really keeping that system over the same area, training there. And that hasn't been good news for them, but eventually this system will come into our neck of the woods, and that's what we're going to track out for your Saturday night heading into your Sunday morning. So this is an overnight severe weather risk, and it definitely does pose an extra layer of caution that we do need to have for this event. So friends in the orange shade areas, mostly west of I-55, seeing an enhanced risk for severe weather Saturday night. That is a level 3 out of 5. And friends that are east of I-55, shaded there in yellow, all those counties, including the Pine Belt, are in a slight risk level 2 out of 5 for severe weather. Now, all modes of severe weather are possible with this severe threat. We're tracking hail up to golf ball size. Damaging winds are possible up to 70 miles per hour, and tornadoes are also possible with this system. Now, the timing does look to range from mid-afternoon for the southern portions of the Delta all the way until really the turn of the day in the early morning hours for us here in the Tri-County area. And then for the Pine Belt, some friends stepping out early Sunday morning to run errands, heading off to church, still seeing this system in the early morning hours at 8 a.m. Now let's check it out for you on our next weather maker. If you have any errands early tomorrow, or even if you're heading out to any Easter egg hunts, any activities, get them done early in the day, because those storms will begin to fire up for the Delta in the mid-afternoon time, continuing to see the cluster of storms that's in the Delta that you can see on the futurecast right now. Those will converge. We'll see more of a linear feature come through for the Tri-County area, really at the turn of the day, where you see those darker red values. That is just the heaviest rain, so stretching from Adams County all the way up to the Golden Triangle region, including the Tri-County area. 12:30 a.m. This is when we'll see those main impacts, heavy downpours. It will be a noisy night for our entire coverage area. We'll be here tracking it with you, but for the Pine Belt, those friends will really not see those impacts until about 6 a.m. Even 5 a.m. for portions closer to 55, and then the Pine Belt will begin to dry out by the lunchtime hours. So if you're in the Pine Belt, maybe do not have solidified plans Sunday morning that require you to go outdoors, because you will need to be in your safe spot. Then all of us will dry out through Sunday. So the ways that you can prepare, again, this is an overnight event, and so we do need to prepare for that. So have multiple ways to receive warnings. Now, I know a lot of people will be asleep when this rolls through. Cracks of lightning and thunder could wake us up, but if you're under a warning and you need to be woken up and be in your safe spot, have multiple ways to receive warnings. That is outside of a tornado siren. We cannot rely on those, so make sure that you have our Storm Team WJTV 12 weather app, as well as having a weather radio and having those emergency alerts turned on your phone. Make sure that you have your safe space locked in, and that you know where that is before Saturday night, and charge up any devices that you may have so you can stay up to date with Storm Team 12 as you're in your safe spot. After that system moves through, we're going to get a quick cool down. So temperatures in those low 70s to end off the weekend. And then check this out, you're going to need a jacket for the beginning of this next work week. Temperatures not even getting out of the 60s. We'll eventually return to the 70s by next Friday. Also, it's been feeling more so like summer. Temperatures in the upper 80s. Humidity has been high. Well, we're going from humid conditions for this weekend. After that system rolls through on Sunday morning, we'll see a drop off and we'll be back in the comfy zone. I know the grass is growing fast, and lots of people wanting to get out, garden, do yard work. Saturday, tomorrow, it's going to be an okay day. I suggest doing it before the rain, so in the morning hours. Sunday, it's going to be quite wet outside, so you're not going to want to mow or do any yard work. Monday, still the grounds could be a little bit wet. It's going to be chilly though, not even getting out of the low 60s. Tuesday conditions will be better and we'll start to warm up and dry out. So we'll be good to go to get out in the garden and do some yard work come mid-week after work. That'll be the best time. So recapping your 8-day forecast, we do have some rain chances tomorrow. Again, the Tri-County area will really see the severe weather roll through really around the turn of the day, so you need to stay weather aware overnight into Sunday. Make sure that you have those emergency alerts on your phone and keep that ringer on as you head to bed. Storm Team 12 will break in on all of our channels as well as the app and website if we need to alert you of any severe weather. After that system moves through, mornings in the 40s, we're going to need a jacket stepping out the door to begin this next work week. And you'll probably want some AC on the car on the way home for your commute, as we'll be in those 60s. Eventually, though, with sunshine for the majority of this next work week, that's when we will start to warm up back into the 70s. So get through this weekend, and then we have a beautiful forecast on deck. Let me check our live and make sure that we don't have any questions. Winter says rooting for you, so definitely going to really be hoping for the best and thinking of everybody as we head into a very active pattern for our weekend. So thanks for tuning in, and catch us on WJTV at 10 o'clock.